Welcome to the art room. We are going to be continuing our art classes, not quite as usual, but from here or from there. So today you have an art prompt. It is going to be labyrinths. Labyrinths are fun to do as a mindful activity. You can also go outside and make a labyrinth in your backyard with chalk or with stones. Right now there's snow on the ground, so before it all gets washed away by the rain, you could go outside and do that. I would like to show you how to do it. So it starts with a couple of materials. You need a pencil, paper, a ruler, maybe an eraser. Don't have that? No problem. You can use probably a drawing app that you have on your tablet here, or if you have a whiteboard or a chalkboard at home, whatever you have available, go grab it. You can pause this while you go do that. Okay, welcome back. So hopefully you have your materials. I'm going to be showing you on the whiteboard. I have my marker here, and it's ready to go. So to make that labyrinth, you're going to start by drawing a plus right in the center of your page towards the lower third. So you want a lot of space above it. This is going to explode into like a rainbow labyrinth. You'll see. Okay, the first step after you do the plus is you make an L, a backwards L in the upper left-hand quadrant. Once you've done that, you're going to reflect that shape and make a normal L in the other upper right-hand quadrant. And we're going to reflect that shape down into the lower right-hand quadrant. And then again, we're going to flip that or reflect it into the lower left hand. So you should have a plus with nice little L shapes around the outside edges. We're going to do a dot in the upper left hand corner, the upper right hand corner, the lower right hand corner, and the lower left hand corner. Once you have this design, you are ready to begin your labyrinth. To make your labyrinth, there is an idea you need to really grasp, and that is that you start in the center and then make an arc going to the right line next to it. So the right side line, you're going to connect it. Okay, so we're going to start by doing that. So go to the center top of that plus right here and make a rainbow arc to connect it to the upper left-hand L shape. See how I did that? Now, the second thing you need to be able to understand is the next line starts to the left of that mark and goes to the right. And you always want to do the first mark on the left and then connect it to the first available on the right. So in this case, it went from the left-hand L shape all the way to the right dot. Okay, this gets a little confusing because now we're at the upper left-hand dot. If we make that arc, there's nothing on the right side to connect to. So what do? You bring it down to that next available mark. So that would be the lower part of that L shape on the upper right. Now we have to go to the next available left side. So we go back to the left side, and it's that L shape. So we're going to drag that L out a little, bring it up, and arc it around, and the next available right-hand side line happens to be the middle of that plus side. So we connect those, and you can see it's starting to already make that really nice rainbow effect. So again, we have to go to the next available line on the left side, bring it up and around to the next available line on the right side. What do you think we do next? If you said go to the next line or mark on the left side and bring it around to the right side, then you were right. So let's do that. Let's go to the left-hand side, bring it up and around and down to the right side. Looking pretty good. Why don't you go ahead and finish that up? So Bring it up and around, connect it to the lower left, the lower right hand L. Sorry about that. And we're starting to close in at the bottom here. So we go to the bottom left hand L shape, drag it down, across, up and around. And the only available line left is the center plus bottom line. And then we connect it, and there is your labyrinth. Now, the definition of a labyrinth is there is only one way in and one way out. So, your way in is right through here. You go up, and you can walk around, all the way around, and it will eventually lead you to the center. Once you get to the center, you come back and go around. The idea of a labyrinth is to calm your body, quiet your thoughts. Think it's more of an introspective activity. And as you go into the center, you can have some reflection, quiet reflection. And when you get to the middle and come back out, then you can start to think about how you connect to the world outside of you. So ask yourself, how am I doing? How am I feeling today? As you start to go in, what are some things that are bothering me on my mind? As you walk, you'll start to come up with some answers. When you get to the middle, you can stop and think about it. Ask yourself about how is the day going to be shaping up? What are some things that I might need to get done today? What are some activities that I should maybe start? Well, as you start to work your way back out of the maze, you have to start thinking about connecting yourself to the outer world. So as you get closer and closer to the outside, you're then asking yourselves questions about, well, how is the world today? And how do I fit in that? And hopefully these sort of steps will bring you closer to yourself and the world around you. Of course, it can also just be for fun. Now, my challenge to you is before that snow melts, get outside and try to make a really large one. I will, and I'll post a photo of it. So I look forward to seeing you guys all on Friday for your art class. Bye, and be safe and healthy.